So I came up with 10 questions, and feel free to deep dive in these questions because we're going to use them as conversation pieces, right? First question. Are the number one seed Jazz for real?
I think so. I mean, we're a third of the way through the season. We're what are they, like 20-5, I think? Like
yes.
9-1 in their last 10.
Yeah. And in a game ahead of the Lakers.
I don't think
it gets much realer than that. I think they're for real. Do I think they're going to the finals? No. Do I think they'll be in the Western Conference Finals? I think it'd be them or the Clippers against the Lakers. I think the Lakers will eventually swoop and take the 1 seed, but being the 2 seed in the West, or maybe even the 3. But I think they're for real, and they're a Western Conference contender for the Lakers. I just don't think anyone's beating the Lakers in a 7-game series.
Well, when they went on their, why they went on that big winning streak, though, right?
About to say something foolish.
Shaq.
Don't say Shaq.
Yeah,
they were already winning before Shaq said the stupidness he said.
Well, Shaq said they started winning because of him, because he Jedi mind tricked Donovan Mitchell to bring his game up to the next level. That's what he was doing. He was Jedi mind tricking Mitchell to get better.
Yeah, while he was trying to Jedi mind trick Donovan Mitchell, he Jedi mind tricked himself into thinking he did something correct.
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson has actually been balling. He's like sneaky 6th man of the year.
Yeah, I think
not even sneaky.
Yeah.
Hey, I've always been Team Clarkson, man.
And you remember both had like a quarter life crisis, and just got tats at like the age of 30.
There's nothing wrong with a quarter life crisis. Sometimes you gotta, find some new balance.
Like Kawhi.
Yeah.
But now I think they're a legitimate team because they've been around that 4 or 5 seed for the last few years. Donovan Mitchell definitely does not get the respect he deserves as a young player who's actually made an immediate impact in the league. Rookie Donovan Mitchell said, "Hey Russ, nah, bro, go home." He's playing in the playoffs every year. Granted, he got bounced in the first round last year, but that was probably the most entertaining series of the whole fucking playoffs. Him versus Jamal Murray. That's who I should have had on my shocks of the season, which really wasn't a shock to me that Jamal Murray just fell back from grace, because he's a 17-point per game guy, and that's who he is.
Yeah, Jamal Murray is just being Jamal Murray. He went off for like 50 multiple times in the playoffs, and we were like, where has this been? We've been waiting for you to take a leap, but you always just kind of flip-flop in. I want to be great today. I want to be a good player today. I want to be all right. So when he went back to being all right, I was like, well, he was great for a long span, so it makes sense that he's going to be average for a long span of time.
And they're a 7 seed right now. And shout out to Dame having the Blazers at a 5 seed.
Yeah, and they've had some injuries.
Bro, CJ was about to have his coming out party. Him and Jaylen Brown were like, "Oh, y'all are finally going to be all-stars now, huh?"
Yeah.
And then, like always, CJ breaks his foot. As much as I love CJ, he knew what he did to Duke that 1 year.
Yeah, that was
he
tough
did
to
bounce
watch.
him.
And now him and Dame are the best backcourt in the league, and he gets it's not even, you can't even argue it. There's no backcourt even close to them. Granted, Steph and Clay are just now Steph and Kelly Oubre, which is not the same thing. But
what about Steph and Wiggins?
No. Dame and CJ head and shoulders above every other backcourt in the league.
Wall and Oladipo.
No.
James Harden and Kyrie, stop it. Stop it.
I just feel like the production that Dame and CJ were giving without having a KD on their team, it's just different.